Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below. Good afternoon. Today is the 21st of May and this is part 13 of a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the 2023 Retro Rides Weekender here at Goodwood in West Sussex. So we've done a lot of parts so far. Usual disclaimer, if there's wind noise, if I get interrupted by announcements or people asking me strange questions, if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if there are announcements, then I'm afraid that's just the way it goes on this channel. 1965 Plymouth Belvedere 2. I don't know what happened to the Belvedere 1, but look at that, it's immaculate inside, isn't it? It's the automatic transmission, floor change for this one, rather than a column one. I think I've never seen one of those before actually. FD Mazda RX-7, 1992 to 1993. It's been to Goodwood before. Not so keen on the wheels, but I'm sure a lot of you might like them actually. But someone's actually switched the old rotary engine out for a Honda one. It's probably a bit more reliable, isn't it? This SW20 MR2 seems to be going off if people get too close, so I'll try not to. I think there's some kind of alarm in it. Big exhaust, isn't it? Hello to Miyama Andukar on Instagram. Now that is rather nice. 1971 to 72 Ford Capri Mark 1 3000 GT, and it's for sale. So please dial 07889 966 107. Mark 1 Capris are very, very rare, and that one is, well, it's rather nice, isn't it? That's delicious. We have one of these Prefects or Anglias. Can't remember if it's a Prefect. I always forget which one's the 4-door and which one's the 2-door. I always forget that. Certainly, the later ones of these are called Popular. They're 4-door only, and they were made from 59 to 61 as a sort of budget price alternative to the 105e Anglia. 1998 to 1999 Toyota Starlet. Ooh, that Capri is leaving. So is Toyota Century. These are all cars that you would have seen on part 9. So is the Jaguar XJR, and so is one of the Supras. Right, we'd better step the pace with it, viewers, otherwise we'll never get round it, will we? So yeah, Starlet with some silver and pink wheels. Next, Volvo 850R. I don't even know if that plate is actually a personal one. It actually probably is. This looks too late for that. Well, 850R, manual transmission, beige leather interior and wood. What more could you ever ask for in your life? Yeah, this is not the big headlight model, so that will be a latest personal plate. We have, however, seen this before, viewers. This is I think it's a 1992 Volvo 940 SE 2-litre automatic. It's owned by Kale. This car's been on no budget reviews before, when it actually had a different grille on it. That's a later 940 grille, but he's got on it now. It was quite nice. I had to go in this back in March. Then we've got another E36 for those who are counting on an R plate. So 1997, 1998 registration. E46, 2000. I think actually X continued until early 2001 from memory. Ooh, N13 Nissan Sunny 1.6 GS Saloon. 1989 to 90 registration. I've actually driven one of these. It wasn't this one. There was another one around though that you would have seen several times on the channel, which we might go to a bit later, belongs to Mr. Brisdian. Fourth generation Civic, forget the model code for these. 1991 will be, because that's the last year for these. 1984 to 85 Mercedes-Benz W126 380 SE with some flags on the front, like some of these would have had, because some of these were actually owned by kind of government officials and things. Another 940 here, much later. That's the correct rule actually for this. With Saab wheels, that's a bit of a joke, isn't it? It's an inside joke or someone. I think this is probably a celebration. The very last 940 estates were 940 Classic. It's been 97, I think. Another 240 estate. There's loads of these here today. 89 to 90, just like one my mother had. But not a GLT though. These aren't even GLT wheels. I don't know what wheels are. Obviously Volvo one. I'm not sure what they're off actually. Different steering wheel, red leather interior. That's not original at all to the car, is it? A bit more comfortable though than some of the original Volvo seats. I recognise the dashboard because my mother's one was the same, but it was a GL. GLT wheels are very sought after from 240s now. 1987 to 88 Ford Escort Mark IV XR3i Cabriolet. That's in really nice condition, isn't it? It's beautiful. Some Dodge Ram, I think, this one. Don't know the year. And trying to fall over as well, but it's best don't fall over. Ooh, a Chevy Corvette. I think this is a C4 Corvette. 1988 to 89. With tuned port fuel injection. 1966 Ford Cortina Mark 1. Makes it look like something from I don't know where. And someone's dropped in a completely different engine as well. That's not in any way the standard pre-crossflow. That's a Cosworth engine in there. And this is what we saw yesterday, 1989 to 90 Peugeot 205 GT, not a GTI, a GT. A lot rarer. Transit, I'm not sure we can talk about because we don't talk about diesels on this channel, viewers, I'm afraid. And we have Vitesse here, 2 litre, 67, 68. Mark II Vitesse, I think this would be. But they came in around 68 from memory. I just had a walk around of one of it actually on my channel. First generation Subaru Impreza. This is the sort of station wagon type one, although it's just a 5-door hatchback really. Actually 1990 2000 registration, so quite a late one. 1964 Triumph Spitfire Mark 1. Very similar actually underneath to the Vitesse we've just seen. The Herald, Vitesse, Spitfire, GT6, all very, very similar underneath. Mini Cooper. This is a 1998 to 1999 one. Interesting interior on this. And watch out for the plates. Everyone's standing there, we're going to get plates. But I've got to keep going. Another one on this platform. Yeah, another Mark II Vitesse, 1970-71, a very late one actually. And another Mark II Vitesse. Or a 2 litre I should say actually. This is a 66, it's a very early 2 litre because that's the year they changed for the 1.6. And another car that I've actually filmed on my channel. 89 MG Metro 1300, owned by Alan, who's there, we've actually just seen him, from Web Moore's Instagram page. It is a really nice car. It's just had a new gearbox and clutch sort of sorted out. Another Vitesse here, 6970 registration, just loads here. Can't talk about that Dodge viewers, but we can now talk about this. Look at this Peugeot 405. I think this is in my 16th Le Mans. It certainly is. 1994, I think it is. I filmed one of these. There's like a little garage find quite recently on the channel. It was amazing. This one's even more up together. This I think will have a 2 litre in it. It's a facelift 405. And the sporty model at the time didn't get an airbag, which was rubbish. View is a comma space van, 76, 77 registration. Later ones, of course, were called Dodges, I think. Well, actually, this is was it Dodge? Okay, I think it was 76 they changed over. Anyway, here you go. Don't know many other events where you see two space vans. And also, another Rover SD1. Apparently a 500S, but that badge looks a bit suspect to me. Right, let's continue and we'll get to the other part of the site here. Otherwise, we saw this crazy Austin A35 yesterday. 302 cubic inch Ford V8. Crazy. Nissan 180 SX. Japanese domestic market version of the 200 SX at the time. You could also, of course, get the Silver, which is based on that platform too. Another NA MX-5 or Unos. There's not so many cars here in this section of the West today at all. Ooh, Mitsubishi Starion. Oh, I love these. Yes, please. 2-litre wide body. So rare. Ooh, turbo as well. Wonderful. 87, 88 registration. Why is this Iron Mask Skyline on a W plate? I thought this was made about 85, but obviously, you know, I'm wrong as I am about so many other things, aren't I? Nissan Prairie, we saw this yesterday. Based on the Stanza, configured in the bed, sort of arrangement. One SGL, what would have been top of a range. Ooh, an Isuzu Piazza. Yes, we saw this, I think, a couple of years ago. I really like this view. I'd like to have a go in one of these, actually. Whether it's going to be possible, but there we go. Handling by Lotus, yes, indeed. Because Isuzu supplied engines for the M100 Elan about this time. Another comma space van. Lots of different names. These had comma PBFC, all sorts of things. Another deluxe model on an L. What's that? 1972-73 registration. Cleared out a bit, hasn't it? Be quite quicker going around this bit for me, viewers. YON 598T, we saw this yesterday. Silver top Z-Tech engine in this Mark 1 Fiesta 1.3 gear. 78-79 registration. E34 BMW 5 Series. 93-94 Kia Pride with the old Kia badge, 5-door. Hello to R25MGC on Instagram. Goodness me, TH White and Sons of Bookham are actually still there to this day. Goodness me. Yeah, the Kia Pride that I filmed No Budget Reviews in 2020 was also like that. It was a very early one. I think in 92. Yeah, Le Mans based on a midget or Sprite platform from 1968. That's just been fully restored. Then we have one of these Volkswagen vans. 85-86 Toyota Sora. Which will be from the late 90s, yeah, 97-98 registration. Honda logo, 2000 plate. Not sure what it says Mugen. I don't think they've offered a Mugen in this country. Maybe that's got some JDM bits on it. 1986, 1987 Volkswagen Polo Mark II Classic. Just for CL, probably with a 1.3. These are all cars I think so far we saw yesterday, so we're going a bit more quickly. M13 Sunny Hatch, quite an early one. 86, 87. So more 180 SX, 200 SX and Silvia action. Another 180 SX. I think the Japanese ones of these are 180s actually had different lights from the European 200 SX. I think this is a Slightly, which is a Silvia front end, a 180 SX rear end. Yes, it is. You can see that's the Silvia front end, and that's a 180 front end. It's about 96, about 93, 94. Seen this Mini as well. I've actually seen that Skyline too. So we can just keep going nice and quickly. I think this is a Mark II, isn't it? Or this is a Chaser. I get really confused between the Mark II and the Chaser. I do like the rear wash wipe on a saloon. Again, about 97. Here's that Sierra again from Auto Perfection. Some of you will quite like that actually, I imagine. Another one of these Civic hatches. EJEK, I always forget the sort of model code for these. This one's presumably had a Civic Type R engine in it. It says K20, which is a model code for the Civic, sorry, engine code for the Civic Type R engine. Opel Ascona, 1977 to 78 registration. Very similar to a Mark I Cavalier, but a lot of these actually have Opel's own engines in them. Nice alloy wheels on that actually. Toyota 1000 van, and I've always saw that actually yesterday. 7607. That's I think this is a Bluebird actually, this. From memory. Yes it is, 7374. It's not fallen in the drain. Yeah, this saw this crown yesterday as well. It was parked up against a building, so I wasn't able to appreciate it fully. 68, 69 registration, left-hand drive. It's pretty special, isn't it? We've got some cars already coming out of the event, but I've got to keep going because I must get round. Because that's what we're here to do, viewers. We are here to get around as much as possible. Another one of these EK or EJ Civic hatches. Yep. I wonder if this also has the K20 Type R engine. Well, hello to Royal_Plugness and Master_Road on Instagram. A Civic Type R anyway, that's Japanese domestic market one, because we didn't get that in this country. What on earth is this? It's a Beetle Cabrio with built-in sort of chopper bike rack on the back. Insane. MGB GT. 73, 74 registration. Your mother wouldn't like it. Indeed, that was the advertising slogan to these cars back in the day, wasn't it? Citroen CX Safari with a Chevrolet sticker on it. This is a facelifted one. They're fast, aren't they, these? I think we could seat like 8 people in one of these. I hope this has got a petrol engine in it, view. That's all I can say. I really hope so. Another 200 SX or 180 SX or Silvia or Slightly or whatever they're called this week. It's interesting. This yeah, okay, it's Series 3 XJ, but it's had some Series 1 details, a Series 1 front end and a rear end on it. And some hydraulic or air ride suspension. And a beige leather interior and wood. Interesting, isn't it? Made the car look older than it is. That's an 82, not 83 plate. Oh, viewers. Alfa Romeo GT 1600 Junior. Right-hand drive. Very tasty. 1975-76 registration on a P. And then some Lancia Fulvia coupes. I do like these views. 1967 registration, this one. Viva Italia is the name of this club. And it doesn't say the... This is an HF Fulvia. It's a Series 2. 1972-73 registration, right-hand drive as well. A lot of the Volvos have the bumpers taken off. Actually, they look quite good like that. We have another 1967 Volvo coupe here. I think I like the Viva Italia Club views, even if a lot of their cars have already left the event, because we found something very special that I'm going to have a look at in a minute. Lancia Beta Cabriolet, 1980 to 1981, with a white leather interior. I wonder what engine this one has. It's a 2000. And then the Hawk Stratos. Can't remember offhand actually what the owner car is for one of these now. I forget. But yeah, Stratos replica. I think these have Alfa Romeo Busa V6s in them. But this is what it's all about, viewers. Look at this. That is a Lancia Gamma Coupe, and it is stunning. What a beautiful car. I think I like that, viewers. I think I like it rather a lot. 82, 83, that one. More E36s here, viewers. Interesting pickup one. It looks very racy, that one. Yeah, we saw this yesterday, didn't we? Weasel Works, E36 Touring, dark green, beige leather interior. Hello to E36.pez on Instagram. Another E36 here, viewers. 328, very late one, 97, 98 registration. And then something very rare, look at this, it's an E36 pickup. I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Look at this. Imagine that's probably taken from touring, like this one. So late touring, 98, 99 registration. Hello to Aussie 36 on Instagram. And then we've got the compact here. It'll be a late compact with that steering wheel. Don't know what year that is. And then one more of these coupes. We're coming to the sort of area where a lot of the clubs congregate now. Should be quite quick because there's not that many people here. You're getting distracted with conversations. I do apologise, viewers. So if your car was not filmed by me at this event, I do apologise. I've tried to get around everything, but it does take a very long time. 96, 97, right, next area. 1966 Ford Mustang. I think this is a Porsche 964 911 Targa. Yes, it is. It'll be about 1990. Is that an RUF, viewers? It was just a plate. Right, we can't stop really to find out because we need to get round. 1989 to 90, BMW M3, could be Evolution, I don't know, maybe somebody tell me. 1986 to 87, BMW M3, only made left-hand drive. Here's that Or Quattro again, late one. I can smell petrol. Well, I like this. It's an early 200SX of this generation. Not particularly keen on those wheel suits, but you know, it's pointless me saying that because that's the sort of culture of the event we're in. Doesn't matter if you don't like it or not, it's what somebody has preferred, and that's up to them, isn't it? Laurel with this funny front end. I don't know what they call these front ends. Somebody in the comment section below can probably tell me, but I can't remember what they call these front ends now. Nice pillarless four-door coupe. Mark II Jetta. 86, 87. Right, let's go in here now. Let's pause the video a second. Another E36 to add to the counter there, viewers. 95, 96. Gosh. Trabant. 68, 69 registration. I think when I saw this yesterday, I said it was from the 80s. Obviously, I'm totally wrong if that's the actual plate for it. Ooh, Fiat Coupe 20 valve turbo. I've had one of those on the channel actually. Right, must keep going. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, 1986-87 registration. It's not fall over here, viewers. That got close, but not quite. Then Mark IV Escort, 1.6 L Estate. Must be original plate, yeah, so, and on E, so 19... 87 to 88. Oh, here is that 360 GLE again. Oh, yes, please. Yes, I like this 360 GLE, viewers. Complete with headlamp washer action, wiper action. We've seen this one before today, and I think we've seen this 240 and this 940. We've seen all those. Okay, we must keep going then. There's another 940. Just breeding here, aren't they? Well, might as well have this sort of 740s and 940s to the most common car. 1986 or 87 BMW 528i. Ooh, it's not a beige leather interior, but it's close. Another 940 here, 1995, 1996 registration. It's just after they sort of did some model changes to these. It's a lot quicker getting round here than it was yesterday. Right, Volvo 740. I think perhaps we can't talk about this one, viewers. I've just seen the back end of it. So we don't talk about deals on this channel, viewers. Right, gosh, we're going to here. We have to be very sort of careful, won't we? So don't touch anything. It's got a later interior, so it's an earlier 940 with the steering wheel. The interior might be sort of a bit later. Don't interrupt somebody's sort of conversation and things, that's the best thing to do. 92, 93. Oh, this is a facelift 740, isn't it? Now, will they mind if I just put this tarpaulin over top so I don't fall over? There we go. Yeah, it's early facelift 740 estate. Oh, a 940 SE Turbo. Oh, yes, please, viewers. Let's have a look at the engine code. Very often we've got a sticker on the cover which tells us the code. Oh no, someone's taking it off. Oh, never mind. Yeah, but that's got a later grille on it. As has this 740. It's got a late 940 grille. As has that 740 as well. But I shouldn't talk about it on there, should I? Yes, a turbo. It would be nice and fast than that one. And then this 240 we saw yesterday that has some enormous wheels on it. And another 740, I think. What are these alloy wheels? I think it's got Volvo centre caps on them, perhaps. Oh, 740 GLE. Yes, it had a beige leather interior in it at some point, perhaps, I think. Maybe. It's a G8990. Another 940. Sort of later one. Oh, another SE Turbo. Brilliant. I do like 940 740s, viewers. They do appeal to me. What on earth has happened to this 740? Oh, it's the American spec front end and some weird extensions on the side. Look at this M13 Sunny with all these sort of accessories in it. I think we saw that yesterday. Fast Brit UK 940 Saloon. Yes, please. I like a 940 Saloon, viewers. It's not the very last one, it's quite late on. Yeah, 96, 97 on that plate. I'll have to go round to the other bit. Audi Coupe. Very late one, actually. This style of Audi Coupe, I think finished in about 96 from memory. I don't know what model that is. It's about 95, 96. And then a Celica GT4. Well, that's very tasty, isn't it? 94, 95 registration on that. That looks like a four-door Skyline, dears. Well, it is actually a four-door Skyline. 394. Oh, there's one of these pretty South African built Nissan Bakkies. It's about 1990. Oh yes, here we go. There's that Datsun 200L from yesterday. We're obviously in the right place here, viewers. Datsun 200L 77, 78. Which is a different generation from the earlier one over here, which is owned by Stuart. Where is Stuart? I drove this car actually on the channel in 2021. 73. 260C 230 series. This was loaded to drive. Amazingly, this car does not have power steering. Unrestored, no welding, most original paint. Absolutely amazing car. And it's got the Tudor Webasto type sunroof on it, this particular one. So this is a slightly later Cedric, again like the 200L, about 1977-78. Hello to fully_leaded on Instagram. Do you like things like that, viewers? We like them very much. It's not fall over. Yeah, just very different front end, isn't it, from the earlier one? Very different. That's an Z car on an M. So, would this be a 240 or a 260? It's about the sort of time when you changed over, I think. It's a 240Z. Another 240Z with some enormous kind of sort of extensions to the wheel arches for airflow, I imagine. And a Nissan OHC. Would that be the Nissan L series engine in there? Who knows? Right, let's keep going. Oh, that's a 180B. 7980 plate. Here's that 140 wave from yesterday with the kind of funny exhaust. I think we see this regularly at this event, don't we, dear? Sunny, I think, with number plate on top of an oil cooler. T, so 78, 79, I believe. Very practical hatch. It's racing as well. It's got a roll cage in it. There's a tiny little thing here with a Nardi steering wheel. Is that cherry or something? I don't know. Answer in the comment section below. 240Z. Interesting. 73, 74 registration. And then that's a 180B. 72, 73 registration. I think later ones of those are badged as Bluebirds, but I could be wrong. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Triple S Coupe. Now this is again similar to the sort of Bluebird of the time. I think this one is similar, but badges a 160J, 78, 79. Is this like a Sunny or something?
003.
I think so. It's a Sunny. Again, 7980 registration. Got a number of N14s here. This is a N14 sequel, 95 actually, because that one the Almiras came in, so it'll be a very late one. I think that's a special edition. Probably just with the 1.4 GA14 engine. Then we have the Pulsar GTI or GTIRs here, which are similar to the N14s, but that's a Japanese domestic market version of them. That one 92, 93. That one, I'm not sure. I remember having a look at the pink rear suspension there. K10 Micra with 5-speed in it. I think you could get a 5-speed in the K10 Micra views. A lot of them are 4-speed though. And then it's, let's get this right, B11 Sunny, I think. This little van thing. 87, 88. The van lasted a lot longer than I think all the other versions of this design. And Mr. Brisgian with his N13 Sunny. Saw this yesterday. I've driven this car several times actually. I was hoping at some point you'll be able to fix that bumper. Okay viewers, we'll have to stop here, but I've got to remember how many parts I've done. Thank you so much once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and leave a comment below, and we shall see you again soon for more incorrect information.